Hey guys, how are you? I made it through the morning because I had to get out of the house. The dogs are here with me. The strange sound is just the fire department, they're heating or whatever. I don't know. It makes strange sounds. It's making my dogs a little nervous. So I figured I'd go ahead and do my intel summary right now. I hope this is loud enough for you. So listen, it's a holy day in Iraq. There's not a lot of news, but there is good news from other sources that I'm going to cover too. So please consider subscribing, tapping the bell. I bring you the fastest Iraqi dinar summary on the net. So I'm here. My hubby wanted to invite me into the firehouse, and so I'm doing this quickly because I think they're going to get ready to have lunch. I don't know if I'm going to have lunch with them. How's your day going? I hope you'll comment down below how your day is going. So the article that I didn't cover yesterday in the summary, Gulf's first Iraq taps waste for a 100 megawatt power plant. Guys, they need extra power. So does everybody around here. This is why Bill Gates is saying, oh, the green agenda is not that, climate change is not such a big deal. Why? Because they need extra power to run the AI. And I've told you that the AI is running the banking system in Iraq. It's already set up. You're going to see the other people are now talking about it. I've been talking about the digital dinar since June 8th. The digital dinar is what's allowing these AI systems to run everything. It has to be on the blockchain because it's transparent, it's unhackable, it's the AML system, the anti-money laundering system. They've already been doing education for the people. The rates from the CBI went to the Forex at 481.01 on May 27th, 2025. That's my mother's birthday. The digital dinar we found out was in June. I think they've been waiting all this time to do it because they bought more gold, double amount of gold they bought in June. I told you this week. It's kind of like a summary of everything I've talked about this week. I'm kind of excited. I'm really happy. My dogs are a little nervous though. They're in a new place, but I really love being here. Instead of just sitting in the truck it's cold. It's really wicked cold here. How's your weather there? So dollar prices always rise and fall. WTI, that's West Texas Intermediate. Oil logs weekly gain on Fed cut hopes. Everybody's hoping the Fed's going to cut rates. What do you think? Comment down below. Do you think the Feds are going to cut rates? Gold edges higher as dollar softens ahead of key, dollar index near 5-week low. That's all you got coming out of Iraq, the articles that I study. So guys, I think it's a great time for this to happen. And again, we've got the weekend. Remember, Forex opens on Sunday night. So best case scenario, I'm not going to tell you, I don't do dates and rates. Well, I do. I do the date that Forex has it loaded. They could change it though. But as far as my Forex traders, the retired colonel, he said they haven't recanted that rate yet. If he did, he would let me know. So guys, I'm going to try to get back to your emails because I'm here. I'm going to need to take a nap though to de-stress because it was very stressful. The dogs escaped. They got out of my backyard. I don't know how he did it. He's an escape artist, the yellow one. Holy cow. I know you don't want Eric doesn't want me to talk about the dogs, but you got to watch my post. It made me laugh. First, it freaked me out. The puppy was running around the neighborhood. We found her. What a crazy day. Are you having a crazy day? All I know is I'm glad the full moon's over. My live stream this morning was much better. The chat's up already, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, I don't have the best internet here, but anyways, so everybody else, Mark Z says, I think there's a great chance we see the RV this month or the beginning of next. Mountain Goat. He's talking about, he goes, I wish I could tell everybody to go to the bank and exchange your dinar today, but this is simply not going to be the case. We must realize that the CBI is working on one track, the government of Iraq on another, and some can even say Kurdistan on yet another. It's the CBI track that we have been following mostly with all the banking and financial reforms. We were just told a few weeks ago that the CBI is ready to move the zeros, and we all know that what that can lead to. In the news back then, Iraq even told us about the pending now basket and talked about moving to the Forex. Then they even told us that moving to the Forex would even coincide with the implementation of the new digital dinar. Digital dinar's out, right? And they gave the rate to Forex. Again, sorry about the whatever. This was the first time they talked openly about it since 2011 when we learned about the overall Dr. Shabibi plan. The digital dinar did not exist back then. However, things have changed. And so the CBI told us the digital dinar will stop all currency fraud and completely shut down the parallel markets. Article, Central Bank Governor, digital currency will solve 90% of the problems in the Iraqi financial system. Guys, I've been covering articles from the World Bank, the IMF, all my intel contacts who have kind of had to go dark for over a year, since January, talking about how their system is the state-of-the-art, most advanced banking system in the world. Iraq is the pinnacle of it. That's why they gave the talk at the UN in January of 2024. They hosted the G77. The Prime Minister Soudani has done all this. He is a hero for the Iraqi citizens. Then Frank 26 said, the drama from Maliki and the framework is like a soap opera that just will not end. But Trump will not allow Maliki to interfere as Soudani being the prime minister. I told you, mark my words, this Maliki and their framework will cower down and will retreat with their tail between their legs because we are there. And in my opinion, because we are there, you are now going to hear more positive information about your monetary reform process. Guys, pray over what we're going through right now, please. I encourage you to pray. Let's see what Pimpy said, and then Militia Man, and then Claire. So Pimpy says, Trump praises Iraqi Prime Minister al-Soudani. Here's another example of why it is, it's so funny how it jumps around, why it is we need al-Soudani to get back as the Prime Minister. He does have a very good relationship with the United States, especially Donald Trump. Yeah, Soudani is close with Donald Trump, and Donald Trump wants this done. I was on a call, or I don't know if this is, I don't think this is here. Militiamen, the CBI and government advisors have publicly stated in the last week that the next regime will be a managed float, and the CBI will guide the rate using reserves rather than let it free fall. There was an article out today about the different types of floats, different types of pegs. One of the key focuses is a managed float because that makes the most sense. That's Militiaman, Claire, al-Soudani, the FAW port, and the Development Road Project is a dream project to create a new Iraq. Quote, al-Soudani said, our government has invested in Iraq's location to be a bridge between the East and the West. The project is expected to provide around 100,000 job opportunities in the first phase and 1 million job opportunities upon completion, and will promote economic growth and regional and international cooperation. It will also create 19 cities along the Belt and Road thing. That's a lot of economic revitalization. Mark Z, I saw this morning that the Bank of International Settlements will be posting new exchange rates for the week. I just don't know what time they will release them. The Bank of International Settlements had a meeting this afternoon on exchange rates, international and all around the world. They have called a meeting to discuss exchange rates. This could be big. It could be a standard meeting. We don't know. So guys, just keep praying. Sandy Ingram, I like her. It says the IQD revalue may finally happen. The Development Road Project is no secret. It will bring massive new money into Iraq. There will be higher national revenue, more foreign currency coming into the central bank than ever before. There will be stronger reserves to support a stronger dinar. They bought more gold this year. The DRP will create long-term economic stability outside the oil industry. That is one of the major complaints the IMF had over Iraq, increasing the value. It's moving from a rentier economy, meaning only having one source, which is oil, to a more diversified. And they've done that, guys. K2 Integrity is auditing any company that wants to transact with their business. And 1,000 MOUs, guys. They got a lot of industry going on in Iraq. Let's see. In Frank 26, another quote from him. Now that we, the United States, are there, the speed of the monetary reform should pick up even faster now. Digitalization, in his opinion, also requires the lifting of the threes. Yeah, they're just dropping a new rate. They don't even have to lift them. They just have to drop in whatever rate they want. And again, I believe the CBI has already given that to the Forex back in May 27th, my mother's birthday. It says the fact that they talk about so much is a conclusion that they are about to lift the zeros. It's called priming, preparing you. It's called a precursor, walking stick. I think that's a friend of one of the Intel guys. It says a key. We're working with those codes on a lot of things. We're working on things Donald Trump wants. What does Donald Trump want? Tariffs. Those are handcuffs for a country for their currency. He is causing issues with currencies around the world, and the majority of them are in the Middle East. December 1st has been changed to January 1st. At that time, there's going to be a lot of rate changes of currencies around the world because a lot of these countries are challenging the American dollar. That's why Trump is doing what he's doing with all these currencies, especially in the Middle East. Middle Eastern currencies are challenging the American dollar. Trump doesn't like it. Middle Eastern countries do not like that Middle Eastern oil is being sold in American dollars. Samson, article, Iraqi American Fund to Finance the Development Road. Pimpy, Soudani has a slim chance and a long road ahead. It appears Maliki wants to become prime minister. Well, we're not worrying about that. We're praying about that, right? And then militiaman, the only remaining official steps are the publication of the redenomination law and the formal transition to a managed float, because that's what they indicated. That's how I see it. Whether I'm right or wrong is to be determined. Both of these things, which are expected in the near term through normal legislative and CBI processes, the legal authority is what we're waiting for. The monetary banking reform is taking place before our eyes. Guys, I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. And then again, the U.S. Deputy Director for the State Department has arrived in Iraq. Meetings have been ongoing since yesterday. So we have the U.S. Deputy Director of State in Baghdad. We have Trump's Special Envoy, Mark Savoya, in Baghdad. We have the UN Security Council meeting going on as we speak in New York. There's a lot going on with Iraq right now, and very interesting timing. Lots are happening at once. Bruce, he said, our rate is much higher than, and we have a contract rate. He said, and I believe we have a green light now from Treasury, from President Trump, our military. Everything is lined up. I believe there's nothing else to hold it up. Let's get our notifications and set our appointments. So guys, everybody's waiting on this. I'm excited. Are you excited? Comment down below if you're excited. And guys, I'm so excited that I had a place to stay. I was planning on staying in the truck, but it is really cold. So my husband is so sweet. Guys, if you have a good spouse, comment down below. And guys, when I opened up my MacBook, it was 11:11 a.m. This is going to be 11:11. I love you. Bye.